doing a real good job. Another first-year driver in the Maple City car, number 2, Brett Smith. Brett just had a brand new motor put in that car last Wednesday or Thursday, got it done. Delroy Stutzman in the car, number 20 to 33 is Bob Sullivan. In the car, number 1, another Maple City car, Buddy Spencer. 2 qualifiers for the pure stocks. We have one more pack of these cars. Mike Sonner brings them around. Jimmy Stewart turns them loose. Well, lets them run. The 2 newcomers, Brett Smith and Mike Sonner, bailing out, going down the back straightaway. They're running side by side all the way around. Brett Smith's for the edge at the starter stand. Mike Sonner's not one to give up. He'll stay right in there. Bob Sullivan, 33. He's had nothing but trouble this year with 3 blown motors. But look out, here comes Bud Spencer in the car, number 1. Two in the record books for Brett Smith, Mike Sonner, and Bud Spencer. Halfway there for Brett Smith, Mike Sonner, Bud Spencer, and Bob Sullivan. Halfway there. Brett Smith gets up high. Mike Sonner stays down low and brings Bud Spencer with him to take over that lead. Mike Sonner drifting awful high, coming off on turn 2. You gotta stay down low with the pure stock to stay in it. It's 2 more times around. We got a race going. Mike Sonner, Bud Spencer, and Brett Smith. 2 more times to go. Working on the white flag lap now. Last time around for Mike Sonner, the newcomer up here this year, doing a good job holding off the veteran Bud Spencer. But oh, he drifts high. Bud was watching him. He stays down low to take that lead. And the last set of turns now, who's it gonna be as Bud Spencer gets up a little high this time, but he manages to hold her down to take that checkered flag. Mike Sonner with his best run of the year, coming across in the 2nd spot. Bob Sullivan taking 3rd. And Brett Smith in the 4th spot. There he is with another checkered flag this year in the Maple City Disposal D&D Trucking Yellow Goose. Number 1 is Bud Spencer. Tonight is Lance Davey. Dave's taking the night off. Driving 15 tonight is Lance Davey. Ron Neiman in the 92. Bill Rogers in the 7. Oh. You believe it? I gotta look at the sheet, see who 35 is. Hang on. Chuck Kuhn out of Holland driving the 35. Huh? Well, they're not driving for any points. Lance just wants to have some fun. Well, we'll have to see if Lance can do a good job as Dave Rutledge has been doing in the 15 this year as he brings them around nice and easy. He'll be up to Jim Stewart. What's it gonna be, Jim? Heads or tails? Lance Davey picks it up. Jim says, nope, it's tails. He likes them bunched up a little tighter than that. Uh-oh. Mike Kuhn, he says, I'm racing. I come here to race, I'm going. Bring him around, Lance. Jim's going to let you go this time. A sneak attack on you. Ron Neiman having a little bit of handling difficulty there as Bill Rogers in the car number 7. Look out, there's Lance Davey in the 15. Lance Davey comes all the way around up off of turn 2. Billy Rogers gets around him okay. That'll be your lead car when they line him up again as the caution flag is out. Rogers will be looking for the green flag this time around. Bring him around, Bill. Let's go. 7 laps to get her done. Stay right out there and just get on. Lance Davey taking that high side around 3 and 4. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It worked okay this time to take the lead from Bill Rogers and Ron Neiman. Bumper Davis kind of takes the high road over around turn 2. I can see the hood of his car. The rest of it's kind of out of sight. See, it brings it back up around. That's got to be a tough way to drive, Bumper. Oh, just hang your head out the window. You're halfway there now. You can do it. So you're halfway there now. You can do it. Maddie McCready and are in the infield camera here this afternoon doing a good job. She watches Lance Davey go around the 15 with just 2 more times around. Two more times around for Lance Davey, Bill Rogers, and Ron Neiman. I look across on the Bixby Hill. Here comes Bill Layfield's 21 car. Kind of late for the heats, Bill. Last time around now for Lance Davey in the 15 and Bill Rogers in the 7 as Bumper gets his hood down. Here he comes again. Looking for that checkered flag. First time in a race car this year, Lance Davey. Bill Rogers with that 2nd spot in the number 7. A Pioneer Christian Fellowship owned and sponsored car. East Tavern is Lance Davey, Dave Rutledge's car.
On Sunday night, this is the pure stock division of cars. Up on the point in the number 1, that's Bud Spencer. Next to him, we got the 68. That's the Mike Sauner car. Then it's going to be the number 92. That's Ron Neiman. The 91 Metzger Racing Team, along with Pat and DeLone Scharf and family, would like to offer their best wishes to Ron Neiman, who runs the 92 in the pure stock division, on his marriage to Marlene Schraff. So Tuesday the 22nd, he got married, so he's going to have a heavy foot on that car tonight. So congratulations go out to the 92 of Ron Neiman. Sitting up next to him in the 33, that's Bob Sullivan. Then it's going to be the 2 car, that being driven by Brett Smith. We got the 20 of Delroy Stutzman. It'll be the 35 being driven by Chuck Kahn. It'll be the 15 of Dave Rutledge, and bringing up the rear of the field is the number 29 car. Giving the indication to the field that it's going to be green this time by.
Oh well.
Bud Spencer up on the point in that number 1 Camaro. He works that car slowly down through turn number 3. Up beside him, Mike Sonner in the 68. They come out of 4. The green flag falls over the field. Everybody stands on the loud pedal, and it looks like Sonner's going to get the jump off the high side. Normally, when the track's a little greasy like this, the outside groove of the pole is a little faster place to be, and Sonner was on that outside groove, and he quickly pulls away from the field as they work into turn number 3. Sonner runs in the first position. Bud Spencer right behind him in that number 1 car. Keep your eye on the 33 of Sullivan. Sullivan works his way up around Bill Rogers in that number 7 car, and he's on the move toward the front. But your leader's got quite a bit of lead over the rest of the field. As caution flies over the field, that's going to be for the 20. That's the Delroy Stutzman car and the number 29 car. He's a new entry here tonight. Looks like he's having a little trouble out there on this green track as he goes around down there in that 29 car and collects up the 20 of Delroy Stutzman.
33, 2, 92, 15, 35.
That's going to slow the field back under caution. We're going to take them back to lap number 1. The way they were running, that was the last scored lap in this 15-lap feature event for the Pure Stock division of cars here at Freedom Raceway. Get back underway with the conclusion of this 15-lap event. Your head starter looks them over. They're pointing back on the track. There is a problem there. Your assistant starter, Frenchie, up on the 4th turn, has indicated to your head starter there is a problem, so the caution flag's going to come back out. We're looking at a restart this time by. 1 lap has been completed. We got 14 left to go. Once again, your head starter looks them over. It's going to be a restart this time by. They're side by side on the main straightaway. This time Spencer's up on the outside groove. That's a faster groove when the track is this green. Spencer now ducks down on the inside. He taps Sullivan, takes Sullivan down into the inside. Sullivan gets that car righted around, and he's going to rejoin the field, but Bud Spencer goes into the lead. Bud Spencer, your new leader, as he comes down to the line, but he's got a back bumper full of Mike Sonner in the 68 car. This time Sonner's going to try that low groove as they come out of 2 down the back straightaway. Sonner looking to take the lead away from Spencer as they work that back straightaway. But Rutledge in the 15 car, he's worked his way well up through this field and now rides in the 3rd position. They slide hard out of turn number 4. Spencer giving that Camaro everything it's got. Sonner right on his back bumper. Once again, the caution flag out. This time it's going to be for the 35 car. He's having his problems back up on the back straightaway. That's Chuck Kahn in the 35. So the official safety crew here at Freedom's Raceway, our friends at Katz Towing, will move up to get that car back off the track, and we'll see if we can get back underway with the conclusion of this feature event. In this 15-lap feature event. On the point is Bud Spencer, but this time Sonner's on the outside. The outside groove is faster on the restart. Spencer got the lead back on the last restart being on the outside. Let's see what Sonner can do this time as the green flag comes out. Once again, Sonner on the outside gets the jump on the field. He's going to pull into the lead. Restarts are key on this, and the outside groove seems to be the faster groove, as we can see Mike Sonner in the 68 pull away from the rest of the field. But Spencer says he ain't getting too far away as he moves that number 1 car up on his rear bumper as they come out of 4, and they got Dave Rutledge right behind him. Rutledge came out of the lineup, shoot well back in the field, and he's worked that 15 car up through the field and currently rides in the 3rd position, and he's moving that car up through as he's going to make a challenge for 2nd. Meanwhile, the caution flag falls over the field one more time.
68, 1, 15, 7, 20, 30.
Caution out over the field. This might be the lucky break for Bud Spencer. Once again, he'll be on the outside groove for this restart. That seems to be the fastest place to be. Once they get the jump on the start, they start to pull away from the field. Pure Stock division of cars work their way out of turn number 4. Once again, the green flag falls. 4 laps have been completed. We got 11 left to go. This time the outside groove wasn't the fastest. Sonner got a good jump, but here comes Spencer around the outside. Spencer in that number 1 car takes it to the front, but he's got Sonner right behind him in the 68. And once again, Rutledge has really worked that 15 car up through. He's currently in 3rd, but he's looking to go to the lead. Don't count out the 7 of Bill Rogers. He rides in the 4th position. Rest of the field starts to string itself out. The battle's up front as we see Bud Spencer in the number 1 car, but he hasn't got a very big lead on the rest of the field. Sonner way down on the inside trying to grab a little traction at the bottom of the track, but as they come down to the line, it's still going to be Bud Spencer in the number 1 car. Trouble up on the main straightaway here. Brett Smith gets up into the wall. He gets that car righted back around. Green flag's going to stay over the field as your leader works his way out of turn number 4 onto the main straightaway. Sonner still all over his back bumper in that 68 car, and Rutledge in the 15 rides 3rd. Whoa! Down at turn number 4, the 20 of Delroy Stutzman takes it straight into the wall coming off that 4th turn. He gets the car righted back around, gets it down into the infield. It looks like we're going to stay under green flag as we got a battle for the lead on the main straightaway as the cross flags come out. Halfway down on this 15-lap event, Sonner, now your new leader as he moves out of turn number 2 onto the back straightaway. He's fighting the wheel hard. Here comes Spencer up on the outside. He sneaks that number 1 car up on the outside. He's got Rutledge right on his back bumper there. Sonner down on the inside. He moves out to block, and down drops Spencer in the 1. Spencer once again up on the high groove, but this time he's got Rutledge down on the inside. Rutledge making a bid for 2nd place as they work down the back straightaway side by side. Both these cars trying to outrun the 68 of Sonner. This time Spencer gets way high up in turn number 4. He's going into the wall. Bud Spencer up into the wall in that number 1 Camaro. He was riding in 1st, then in 2nd place, but this is going to cost him some track position. Sonner remains your leader in the 68 car, but he's got Rutledge right behind him in the 15. Rutledge now rides in the 2nd position. He gets up high in turn number 4. He's going to lose some time there, and Sonner's going to pull away as they come onto the main straightaway. Spencer's now worked that car up into the 4th position as we can see the 7 of Bill Rogers working in 3rd. Rogers in that number 7 car up on the high side, but it looks like a little taste of the wall. Didn't hurt Bud Spencer any as he's gaining on your 3rd place machine. Spencer makes his bid on the main straightaway. Bill Rogers in the 7 just moves down low and lets him go by. So the number 1 of Bud Spencer takes over the 3rd position, but he's got a lot of track to make up between him and your leaders as your leaders come out of turn number 4. 2 flag indication goes out to the field. 2 more times around for Mike Sonner in the 68. Dave Rutledge in the 15 trying everything he can to get that car up front. He's tried just about every groove on this track. The higher he goes, the worse it gets, though. He's lost quite a bit of ground as this time by the 68 of Mike Sonner is going to take the white flag. Sonner in the 68 moves in the middle groove of the track. It's packed in quite well there. Rutledge having his problems with the 15 as once again he went high and lost a lot of ground. Looks like it's going to be an easy run for your winner as he comes out of turn number 4. The checkered flag falls and Mike Sonner is going to be the winner. Dave Rutledge takes it home in 2nd. Bud Spencer works his way out of turn 4 wall to take over the 3rd position, and Bill Rogers brings it home in 4th in the number 7 car.